Carver, here to gloat. Do a victory lap.
Not sure I follow.
Your outlandish theory has proved true. And I was one of your most vocal doubters. You were right. Your commander-in-chief, presiding over a dark Aether army. The Forsaken.
We both know me coming here to gloat would be a waste of time.
Ah, so what then? Here to celebrate. Regretfully, I'm all out of champagne.
All right, I get it. You and me, we won't ever see eye to eye. I'm a man of war, you're a man of science. In World War II, my father fought for the Allies, while you fought for the...
How dare you? I never fought for anything more than my own research, and in turn my whole life has been in the service of men like you, who only want weapons, violence, annihilation.
You got this all wrong. I'm trying to prevent annihilation.
Because you have the biggest stick, nothing is learned through eradication.
What about exploration? Your research was only possible because my teams protected yours. I'm not the provocateur, I'm the peacemaker. And that's what I'm trying to do right now, make peace. The Forsaken is coming. The way I see it, it's going to take your brains and my brawn to stop it.
You are proposing an accord?
A temporary ceasefire. We need to work together if we're going to stop this thing.
I would be amenable to that. Surely you can pardon an old man for being stuck in his ways.
Shit. You're not the only stubborn bastard in this office.
I do fear, Major, that we are already too late. I have been studying the primordial energy from the vortices. They are appearing more frequently, rapidly accelerating the terraforming process. In 1 month's time, we will no longer be able to contain their spread. As long as the portals remain open, they will continue to grow.
Well, sounds like we need to find a way to close the portals then. For good.
Well, look at you. Requiem strike team back in action. I imagine that must feel nice. So, about what happened with Sam. Not sure if you heard about my role in that whole business. Earned myself a bit of a slap on the wrist for that one. Not to worry, everything's fine. Or so I've been told. Just imagine if those missiles had detonated. The effects of ethereum on a populace of that size, the outcome would have been grim. It's tricky to nail down. Ethereum. From our tests at the data stations, the only pattern we've established is that there is no pattern. The effects of ethereum exposure vary greatly between subjects. Yes, many suffer from advanced necrosis infections, the undead, but there are others whose side effects appear strictly cerebral. Hallucinations, paranoia, amnesia. Then there's Maxis. Not sure what to make of her. No necrosis. Only side effect appears to be the amnesia, but there's more going on there. Her ethereum concentration? Off the scale. Highest I've seen. And normally a subject with a fraction of that exposure would be fully transformed, but she seems unaffected. So far. Now, I'm not saying she's dangerous. We just don't know what she is. I probably shouldn't tell you this, but something happened. I think. It's not clear. When she asked me for my access codes, I swear I saw her diary move across the desk. By itself. Now, I wasn't looking directly at it. I just finished an 18-hour day. I was exhausted. I mean, I probably just imagined it. Right?
13. Damn, is it good to have you back in the field. You know, after Berlin, a few Requiem folks were wondering if you'd be up for redeployment. Not your old friend Mac. Never a doubt in my mind. We need you out there, now more than ever. Satellite surveillance shows the outbreak zones are expanding slowly, but they're growing nonetheless. It's those damn terraforming crystals. They're shaking up the whole landscape. The phase is making it uninhabitable. For us, anyway. Shit. When wouldn't surprise me if one day soon the OZs just started collapsing. Look, I gotta level with you. Soldier to soldier. Omega, the Forsaken. Something's going down here. General sense around the office is that we're headed towards some sort of conclusion. Act 3 time. If all goes well, the next operation will be the beginning of the end. So let me ask you, what about us? The shit we're in right now, this interdimensional warfare. We're well beyond classified here. You don't just get to walk away from this. So once this is over, once the good guys win, where are we going from here?
It sounds like your day is just getting started, huh? Hopefully you are ready for a real fight. I imagine the Forsaken will put on a decent show. If you are wondering why I am not more concerned, I suggest you take a look at who I am talking to. Outpost 25, Ruka, Monument Island, Berlin. My friend, if I can be so bold, can anything kill you? How are you still alive? At first, I thought you had Soviet fire in you. But now I wonder if it is your exposure to the Dark Ether. Perhaps, like Agent Maxis, ethereum blood flows through your veins.
Major Carver, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, considering we're on the verge of victory, I think I'll take that drink now.
About time. Grab a chair. What's got you in such a good mood?
I could ask you the same thing.
At 1500 hours tomorrow, Operacja First Domino will be underway. Our team touches down at the Zakharovska Oblast. Within an hour, Kazimir Zykov will be in Requiem custody. And Omega begins to crumble. Lazdarovia.
Cheers. And Kravchenko?
If we have the opportunity, we engage. But Zykov is priority 1. You know this.
That's not what I'm asking.
If our operation is a success, Kravchenko will have no moves left to make. Omega will be finished. Chebrikov will decide his fate. When you work under the Soviet hammer, it always ends the same way.
You get nailed.
Exactly.
So, we finish this. Omega is defeated. Zykov helps us stop the Forsaken. Then what?
What do you mean?
I don't know. Just can't shake this feeling. During Apache Snow, I took part in... Let's just say I haven't forgotten it. It came back with me. I couldn't wash it off. We called it the Stick. Requiem, the Dark Ether, this whole op. We can't just wash this away either. We know things most can never imagine. So what happens to us?
One day at a time, Mac. Let's see what tomorrow brings.
So, to recap. First, Kravchenko and Peck free Zykov, who in turn points them to the Forsaken's location.
Once they have that, they extract it from the Dark Ether and place it securely in their prison box.
At which point we swoop in with our hind as instructed to take the cage to the facility outside Moscow. That is, if everything goes according to plan. If things fall apart...
If things fall apart, Plan B.
Plan B, indeed.
Your contact. He can guarantee our safety.
We will be granted safe passage, and possibly employment, depending on how we play our parts. We are privy to a world of secrets few know even exist. In the right hands, we are more valuable alive. But in Kravchenko's...
understand.
Cheer up, Goran. There's a heroes in this, like your spaghetti restaurant, yeah? I'm Stephen McQueen, and you're the other guy.
Yul Brenner.
Exactly. The magnificent two.
I've seen darkness. I've lived through it. Even when I saw no hope for a new dawn. Even in my dreams I saw darkness. It is coming. The Forsaken. I will not, cannot, allow it to consume us all.
There is a machine I have seen in my crossings. A fiery mechanical dragon. The soldiers, they provide it with offerings of flesh. They are rewarded handsomely. They do not realize every offering is another soul for him to consume. They have made him more powerful than I thought possible. I cannot blame them. They do what they believe is right. They are following blindly. I was once very much like them. I have seen many things in my travels. For all its horror, there is beauty in this deep, dark ether. The crystals, they take our memories. They make us forget who we were. But our memories do not fade. They are taken from us and form something new, something magical. Orbs. I have seen many in my time here. So many memories. So many stories to tell. Memories of a Russian scientist, of an American spy. There is one orb. It is different. Special. It is like me. It can cross between worlds. It is filled with the laughter of a child. I may never learn who the child is or what happened to them, but their memories are powerful.
The ritual must be complete. Come, join with us. Our ways are of the old world. We will not be forgotten.
I'll see you soon. Real soon. Weaver wants me to sit this one out, but he's not really calling the shots anymore. Maybe he never was. The director is the one who knows what needs to happen. Maybe he always has. But this is my choice. I know what must be done. If you do run into the folks at Requiem, tell them I said hello.